This time on Roadkill, you will not believe the action. We drive a Toyota pickup that made that much smoke all the way down to this, the incredible Freedom Factory. This is the greatest event ever conceived. Woo! Roadkill is happening. Finnegan and I got invited to the 2.4 hours of LeMullets, which is a Cletus McFarland event that's happening down Bradenton, Florida.
What's up, guys? I'm Cletus McFarland, and we're out here at my racetrack in Bradenton, Florida, the Freedom Factory. We are having a 21 Crown Victoria oval track battle between 42 professional drivers, and we got Freiberger and Finnegan, which is super exciting, and they're gonna be racing one of these beautiful retired P71 Police Interceptor Crown Vics that have 10-pound nitrous bottle in the trunk, a roll cage, harnesses, and a lot of freedom.
Right now, we are nearby Finnegan's house in Georgia, and we are directly at Dave Newbern's house in Georgia, and we're about to discover a truck that we're gonna be driving from here to there. So, let's go check that out. What's happening?
Hi, fellers.
How's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Good to see you. Maybe not so good to see this.
I love this.
Come on. What do you mean? This mini truck has a racing pedigree. It has competed in the Roadkill Zip Tie Drags $3,000 Hoopty Challenge. The owner called up David Newbern one day and said, I have this amazing mini truck. What do you guys want to do with it? Newbern and I robbed the LS that came with it for his attempted murder Nova, and then the truck has basically just sat around, waiting for, I guess, Freiberger and I to road trip it to Florida. And this is our transportation. We're gonna get there, dodge a hurricane, win the race, and then celebrate a lot.
Look how straight it is.
So it's a mini
Is
truck.
it like a 74?
You got it. 74. Yep.
Toyota.
Toyota Hilux.
Man, it's actually kind of mint.
Yeah.
It's not trashed.
Interior, windows. This is already better than I expected.
Calm it down a little bit.
I thought I was gonna get wet for a few days.
Let's get him happy.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's open the hood, and you'll like this.
All right, small block Chevy.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea what it is?
No clue.
No, it doesn't run good either.
It looks pretty fresh. I mean, freshly spray painted.
This is Newbern's pride and joy.
And now we're gonna ruin it for you.
Well, we're gonna road trip it. I don't know if we're gonna ruin it.
Is it a turbo 350?
It is.
3 gears?
Yep.
What rear end?
8.8 out of a Mustang.
Oh, good.
Which
this
is good.
isn't bad.
No, it's really not. I love it.
I'm not bad with it.
And I promise we won't wreck it, Dave. All right, so we'll jack it up, put the street tires on, throw the slicks in back just in case, because you never know.
Yeah.
There may be a party, and drive to Florida.
Agree.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The wheel's moving separate from the drum.
I have a fix for this.
You got a spacer for
I
us?
do.
Might need 2. The other one might be a problem. So we've encountered our first hiccup here. You can move the wheel without moving the brake drum. And oddly enough, the studs are moving with the wheel. So the center bore of this wheel is stuck right here on the register. And so the solution is either bore this out, which we're not gonna do, or put a 1/4-inch thick wheel spacer on here. And then that should tighten everything up.
It says Explorer right on the axle flange. So this thing came from a Ford Explorer, the 8.8 rear end with 373s. It's a common swap.
I think it has a spool in it.
This is fixed. We'll go to the other side, put a spacer there, put that back on, and drive to Florida.
I'd like to think the guys would do me a favor and give me some upgrades while they're on their little trip, but knowing them, it's probably going to come back more crappy than it is right now. I hope not. I just hope it comes back in one piece, but good luck.
I'm Florida ready, man. Check it out.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
I will bring it back.
Take care, my baby, okay?
Well, we'll bring it back.
Your truck don't sound too good.
Runs fine. Okay, we're out of here. Florida bound.
Oh, it's going forward.
Reminds me of Maserati.
R.I.P.
I'm good with it.
And we're off. The back of the truck's kind of high.
It does. It feels like I'm falling forward.
Yeah, so we're going like 32 miles an hour, and I think this is 2,500 RPM or thereabouts.
373s and little short tires,
Yeah.
but you have no tax, so what you don't know can't hurt you.
Yeah, it's really not a problem.
How come you haven't done a burnout yet?
You're right. I mean,
Whoa!
how can we accurately judge the merit of the vehicle without is that blue smoke?
Oh, do we have smoke already?
Yeah. I haven't even done a burnout yet. Look behind us.
Oh yeah, that's smoking pretty good.
Okay. It's mildly spunky.
That's weak.
Oh, yeah, the burnouts suck. The brakes won't hold it. But for a small block on not all cylinders, it was spirited.
I checked the dipstick, it was like a quart low, so I went to fill it up. I pulled the breather off for crankcase ventilation, and
Oh no. It's a little hard to ventilate when there's no hole.
it's not breathing.
I'm sure internally everything is fine.
Our problem is this thing is smoking really bad going down the road, and we thought it was a leak, but it seems to be coming from the exhaust, so we're gonna let it go.
Is this the part where we now develop an oil leak that we didn't have before?
Probably. How'd you know?
Massive amount of blow-by and now having a direct shot into the breather.
Problem one solved. I feel like we're back to road killing, dude.
Good catch, Freiberger. That's the key to us getting to Florida. And we're up. Still smoking. Maybe it'll get better.
Bradenton, Florida. My Google map says tropical storm delay.
At least they're calling it a tropical storm and not what it actually is, a hurricane.
541 miles, 7 hours, 45 minutes.
Ah, we got this.
Look at the smoke. It's pouring out from between the bed and the cab.
That's custom. You can't get that on just any truck.
Does the exhaust end right there?
Yes,
Great.
it's just two pieces of pipe right under the seats. Oh, wow. Look at the smoke now, dude.
Oh, dude. I didn't realize that. Oh, man, this thing's brutal. Floor it. That's the engine. That's definitely the engine. Oh, it's rich, too. Remember when the dipstick tube fell out of the General Mayhem?
Yeah.
That's what this is like.
Yeah.
Look behind us, dude.
Dude, have you ever seen that Cheech and Chong movie?
I'm thinking we should pull over.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my God. This is going well. I feel good about this. We're gonna make it. But it's not smoking.
It's literally not smoking because it's out of oil. It has zero oil pressure, dude.
No. I'm getting off. Oh my God.
I think you should coast it in. It's gonna spin a bearing. I'd shut it off.
It's not making any noise. That's good news.
Dude. Oh, man. This is so bad. We're cruising down the road, and Finnegan goes, hey, it's not smoking anymore. And I look down at the oil pressure gauge, and it's zero. It's not smoking because it has no oil. How did it not blow up with us driving with no oil?
It really didn't make any noise.
It wants to go to the 2.4 hours of LeMullet.
All right, you ready for this?
No oil.
Yeah, there's no
Zero.
oil. There's no oil.
It burned all the oil, and it was full from the last gas stop.
Let's put a... All right, I got it. I got it.
I have 2 quarts with us, which I think will get us across the street to buy some oil.
If we drive slow enough, maybe.
There it goes, see? 25 pounds of oil pressure. We ran it dry.
That is bad. That sounds great now. It might even be fixed.
Burns a quart every, what, 4 miles?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's gas it up and find out how much gas we burn. Then we can say how much gas and oil we use.
That's a good idea. Oil, MPG, and fuel MPG. Coming up.
Dude, we only went 38 miles and ran it out of oil.
I know. It gets 9.5 miles per quart of oil.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on. 500 miles to go divided by 9.5. We're gonna need 52 quarts of oil to get there.
52 quarts of oil?
Yeah.
But here's the good news. It's gonna take us 34 gallons of gas to get there and 13 gallons of oil.
Yeah.
Guess we need to hit the parts store and stock up on some oil.
It's got lots of oil pressures now.
Yeah, it does.
All the PSI. Little squeaky.
That's what I was thinking.
We're not that far. We could go back to New Bern's and get a different car.
Okay, if a bearing was super unhappy, it wouldn't have 55 pounds of oil pressure right now. But that doesn't mean that the cam isn't going flat.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not like we drove it down the highway for several minutes with 0 oil in the crankcase.
At 4,000 RPM. I hear something ticking.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
That didn't happen before.
No, it's a new noise.
That's bad.
Yeah.
But it does sound like top end, not bottom end.
She's not happy.
But we got enough oil to get us to Florida, theoretically.
This is what $300 in oil looks like.
Yeah.
52 quarts.
First thing we need to do is take those valve covers off and see what's clacking. Nope. Okay, those all look okay. Better look at the other side. This is making a clattering noise.
Yeah, it got louder
Yeah.
during that short drive from the side of the road to the gas station.
Ruh-roh.
Hey now.
Okay, that one is obviously bad. Seems like the others are okay. This nut is different than all of the rest of them. See how it's got this raised part? All the rest do not.
Oh yeah, that's not stock.
This rocker arm nut I can spin with my finger. They might have a rocker arm nut. Or we can stake this one.
Yes, that's bent.
Is that
Hey, you can
bent?
see it from here.
It's a little bent. Not bad. Well, here's the problem. This is the nut that holds the rocker arm onto its stud, and it was just finger tight and backed all the way off. We can get a new nut from the parts store. There's no way that's happening. We can stake this one a little bit and throw it on the stud, or we can call New Bern and have him bring us a new nut, which is probably what's gonna happen. Ooh, we ate Mexican food. New Bern brought us a bucket, and it's dark and it's raining.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Can we disable the ignition? And then we need exhaust opening. Finnegan's bumping it over so that I can find the base circle of this cam lobe so that I can adjust the rocker once I get it on. Go. Okay, that's actually it. Tick it just a little. Okay, that's it. Why does that look way too high? I need to push, there we go. I had to push the lifter down, it was stuck up. Probably in the varnish and stuff. Okay.
I got a good feeling about this. I don't know that the camshaft is gonna last the whole trip, but I feel like the smoke will be gone.
Okay, should run better than ever. Fired up. Runs way better, still smoking super bad.
I bet it does a burnout now.
Headlights? Yes. Day just keeps getting better and better. But will it do a burnout? Has more cylinders. Ooh. Oh yeah. Not really. There we go. Woohoo!
Ah, dude.
Bradenton, Florida, hang a right.
The bar for me is set so low.
It's pretty low.
I'm rarely disappointed. Yeah, it does sound better now.
Yeah, it does, way.
And it's smoother.
Is the smoke fixed or is it just dark?
It's It's dark, and the smoke has got to be fixed.
Okay, here we go. 500 miles, Florida. Here we come. That was a fairly roadkill day. The truck itself ends up being way better than you would expect as far as driving straight down the road, not rattling, being kind of quiet, steering straight, stopping straight, all that kind of thing. The engine is still garbage. And now, because we're behind schedule, we're gonna have to drive 230 miles a day in order to get there in time. Right now it's Wednesday, we gotta be there Friday night. I'm checking in. Good morning, little six-cylindered buddy.
It's about to become 7.5, maybe even 8.
Yeah, we're gonna throw spark plugs in this thing because they've gotta be destroyed.
I can't wait to look at this one. I bet it's just completely caked like the Jaguar.
Oh yeah,
Remember when the Jaguar, we were changing plugs every 30 miles?
but this engine's gonna be fixed with plugs.
Oh, it's gonna do burnouts with ease from now on. The rest of this trip. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's definitely dead. I thought it would be worse.
I did too.
It's just so much easier to do when they're cold. And I'm thankful we waited overnight to
Me
change
too.
them.
You know what, just for grins,
How's she look? Oh,
it says full here, but
we are gonna need all 52 quarts to get to
it's all
Florida.
gone again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, found it. There she is. I thought this would be the one with the rocker arm
Me too.
falling off, but this is the cylinder that's completely wasted.
What cylinder was that?
Number 8. Are we gonna win, Dave?
No.
Who's the first person you're gonna pit maneuver during the race?
Alex Taylor.
All right.
I'm a jerk.
All right, Freiberger says, Alex Taylor, you're going down. He said that. All right, good luck. Let's go to Florida, or another 30 miles and refill the crankcase with fresh oil.
I think the firing order's wrong.
I did one at a time on my side.
It's good enough. Oh, it's smoking. Look at that.
It's actually worse.
How is that possible?
It is worse.
That is way worse.
We are gonna need all 52 quarts.
I'm not even doing a burnout.
Oh my goodness.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen. No.
Oh, don't break the trans, dude. You don't have time for that. Okay, just go. Let's go.
Oh, it runs good now.
I think it needed to warm up.
This thing's a turd.
Dude, it ain't smoking.
It's not. Well, yeah, it is a little.
It's running better now, too.
Way.
Aha, we're gonna make it. Oh, yeah. We're humming right along now.
Yeah. Maybe that's the key, is you gotta get the RPMs up to make the rings, like, not have time to leak.
Changing the spark plugs and putting the rocker arm back on was a good move, I think. Much happier. We got 14 volts, 53 pounds of oil pressures. Temperatures, great. We only got 150 temperatures. We're fine.
It is smoking pretty good.
Well, that just means there's still oil in it. We're fine. Drive casual. There's a cop right here.
Yeah. When I get pulled over for excessive smoke, I'll just tell him, hey, it's only the first 30 miles, then we're good.
Yeah.
I'll just tell him I'm Bond, James Bond.
Yeah, and if he doesn't act right, you'll deploy your oil slick
Yeah.
in addition to your smoke screen.
Runs good. We're cruising like 75 miles an hour, but the oil pressure's starting to go down.
Seems pretty consistent. Every 27 miles, put in 4 more quarts. We are just about through our first case of engine oil if you don't count the 3 or 4 we put in yesterday. Okay, we're ready. 27 more to go. Day 2 of our trip, and we are now officially cracking open the second case of motor oil. That's right. Today alone, we have gone through 13 quarts of motor oil. I can't tell if that's tire smoke or motor smoke. So we put in 20 quarts of oil to go 180 miles. That's 9 quarts per mile.
Okay, Roadkill watchers, we've got a challenge for you. Can you do worse than 9.5 MPQ? You gotta burn it, no leaking, that's cheating. Leaking's a given. It's gotta go straight to the burn.
We're not leaking a drop. Look under this. She's clean as a whistle. Like, as far as small blocks go, look at the front.
I know.
It's not weeping anywhere.
I know, it's actually really good.
All the magic is happening inside the engine. Drive along the highway, smoking like a chimney, like we always do, and there's a cop, and next thing you know, he pulled me over.
He pulled us over.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got a warning. He said we should put a clamp on the exhaust.
He did say that.
But they were very cool.
It was good timing because we're legit out of oil again. There's nothing in there. 21, 22, that'll be 23 quarts for the day.
That is all engine smoke. Oh, and that's a broken axle. Perfect.
I lifted.
That was all engine smoke.
And some dirt. We're nowhere near Bradenton where the race is, but we're almost to the state line, I think.
New goal, make it out of Georgia without getting arrested.
I'm getting paranoid about it. Like, I keep waiting to get pulled over.
Yeah.
1 mile to go. Florida Information Center.
We made it.
Woo! There it is. Welcome to Florida.
Florida. And we're still free men. Now we've been pulled over twice in 15 minutes for excessive smoke, which is fair. And we ran out of gas as soon as the officer pulled us over. And then right there, the highway safety guy got us. So between that and some actual sense of responsibility for the oil smoke, we might be done with the Toyota. We're gonna get down to the next exit, cut over to a smaller highway with less ossifers, and head on down probably to Lake City or Gainesville.
Uh-oh. The smoke is so bad, people are getting out of our lane.
Yeah.
All I can think about at the moment is a Crown Vic with a button that controls nitrous oxide. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's the day before the race, and truth be told, we didn't drive all the way to Gainesville because as soon as we crossed the border from Georgia into Florida, suddenly officers of the law started to care about the smoke screen. And so I texted my friend Kevin here, who owns KSR Performance Fabrication here in Gainesville, Florida. We towed the truck here because we got pulled over twice in 10 minutes. And now, thanks to Kevin, his tools, and his time, we're gonna find out what is wrong with this thing.
We're going to try to find out what's going on. We're going to pull the intake manifold off in case it is the intake manifold gasket causing the whole thing. And if it's anything deeper than that, you're stuck with a Toyota truck sitting in your yard for 6 months. All right, we need tools and we need permission to puke antifreeze all over your parking lot.
I'll get you a bucket so we don't make the city mad, but I'll get you something to put under it.
He hasn't seen the show, apparently.
Oh, he cares.
He cares.
I try to care.
This might be an intake gasket because these are loose.
Yeah, that looks a little
this?
suspect right there.
Yeah.
Number 8 was the worst one. How does the port on number 8 look?
It's the driest one, but look at the rest of them. See my thumb? That's intake ports. All of them.
Maybe we can fix this.
Somebody put RTV all the way around the ports, which is like a roadkill thing to do, but not the right thing to do. Might indicate there was an issue with
Fitment?
fitment.
That gasket looks like it pressed all the way around. There and there. Yeah, I don't see a smoking gun.
We can put it back together. We got it apart, I think, in less than 15 minutes. Got the intake off. There's no definitive answer or smoking gun yet, aside from the fact that it is garbage. That plug is probably even worse than the first one we pulled out of it and not firing. Okay, don't tell anybody that I'm gonna do this, but I'm about to RTV around all the intake ports.
Sorry, Newbern. This is an upgrade.
See, we're gonna block off the exhaust crossover too and pick up some horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No emissions.
Go for it.
There we go.
Well, record time. 3 guys wrenching on it. We got it all together. Hopefully everything is tight. Kevin preset the timing. We got Finnegan at the crank. We're gonna fire this thing up, and it's gonna smoke a little bit initially because there's gonna be some oil in the manifolds and pipes and stuff like that, and probably because it's not really fixed. We'll find out. Ready?
Yes.
Nice. Not smoking yet, but yeah, feels like it wants more, doesn't it?
I think so.
There you go. That was the perfect tune-up.
Smoother than it has been.
New spark plugs, all the rocker arms working, timing set, brand new intake gasket. It's smoking bad, look.
Maybe that's just residual.
35.5.
Okay, kill it. Our best opportunity for a burnout is basically right now.
Burnout. Come on, girl.
Yeah! Doing it! Doing it! Doing it! Wow! Gonna pop! What, the motor or the tires? Road trip around the block, see if it's fixed.
Yes. Come on, truck.
Let's go blow it out a couple times and find out.
Okay.
You know, usually when smokers try and quit, they don't really get it done the first time. They kind of keep relapsing. Maybe this thing's just gonna vape for a while. Dude, I think it's healing itself.
Dude, that was not a lot of smoke for what I just did.
I'd go all the way down to that other road and hit it again.
All right. Dude, it's getting better, dude.
I'm hesitant to actually say it, but I
No.
think you're right.
Dude, it's fixed. I say drive it.
I think so.
All right.
Victory. We took this thing out and did a couple laps around the block. We stood on it and blew a bunch of smoke, but we did it again and it was less. And he did it again and it was even less.
I believe cops won't care.
No, I don't think they will. So it still is huffing some blue smoke. I'm gonna call it 85% fixed and good enough to hit the highway and get down to Freedom Factory and do some partying tonight and some racing tomorrow.
Looks all right so far.
It really does.
Whoa, look at the wheels.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Oh,
That's fantastic. That one's the kill.
I'm in love.
We need that.
I'm in love.
Check that thing out. That is very Florida. We still have oil pressure. Huh. Well, I think it's only 15% better, not 85% better like I said before. It still smokes pretty bad. What does that say?
There's no oil in it at all.
Okay, right. That's kind of what I
Hey,
thought.
at least the problems aren't getting worse.
Hi, girls. What's happening, baby? Yeah, looking tasty.
Sirloin, how you doing? New York Strip, what's up?
Okay, the needle on the gauge is barely above 0.
So I'll get off up here and hopefully it doesn't explode. 45 quarts to get this far. Dude, we're pretty good. We're within 3 quarts of our estimate of what we needed to get here.
99 bottles of oil on the wall, 99 bottles of oil.
Take one down, pass it around.
And 45 bottles of oil in the motor.
Oh, nice. Bradenton Friday night. Well, we made it. I'm not proud of it, but we actually got here, which is critical because wait till you see what we got going on tomorrow. This race is a bunch of Crown Vics on an oval track with nitrous for endurance. It's gonna be a riot, and you'll forget everything you saw here with the V8 Toyota pickup, and I hope I do too. Ugh, I have a headache. I put 2 more quarts in this thing last night. I think our grand total now is 50 quarts of oil.
17 more miles.
It's like a quart and a half. We're here at Freedom Factory. We had a really great road trip and a lot of fun. And then there was a glorious moment of arriving here, followed by Finnegan getting a phone call that unfortunately his dad is very sick. You met Finnegan's dad in the episode of Roadkill where we went and visited him at his little shop in Arkansas.
Coolest t-shirt next to the Finnegan's Country Market t-shirt.
Thank you.
That was a good Roadkill moment. And he's a really cool guy, so obviously we wish him all the best, but unfortunately Finnegan had to get on the plane and get out of here and go home. Right before he left, he said to me, he's like, do me a favor, you gotta have fun anyway, and you gotta try and win this deal. I'm gonna go down here and meet Cletus McFarland right now, and we're gonna see if we can get a second driver for this whole deal and win this thing for Finnegan.
Oh, look at that ripper. Oh, brother. Man.
What do you think?
You made it.
We made it.
Smoking, getting the mosquitoes.
What's happening?
Hey, great to meet you, man.
Tom, what's happening, man? Good to see you.
This is your new co-driver.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I hate to tell you this. I was going to try and mooch Alex Bowman off of him.
Oh. My NASCAR teammate, man.
Yeah, before Finnegan left, he's like, do me a favor, try and win this. Tom Bailey, fastest street car in the world. We've got this. We'll be good.
It's going to be crazy, man.
Me
Your
too.
car is right over there. She's a beaut.
We got to stick your name on it. All right, let's do it. This is going to be amazing. What it is 21 Crown Victoria police interceptors, just like this one. But the really great thing about them is more stroke of genius from Cletus. See that light right there? That tells you when I'm hitting the button on the steering wheel, which engages the nitrous system. And everybody will know it because that little siren is gonna go off. The strategy is gonna be, do you hit the nitrous like real early and try and gap the field and hold your gap? Or do you wait till the very end and then pass a bunch of people? I don't know. So the way it's gonna work is the first half of the race is gonna be one driver, the second half is gonna be the other. The racer who finishes the most laps at the end is the winner and can take home an El Camino.
#1 rule, don't pass under caution.
So driver's meeting summary, have fun, crash lightly.
Well, thank you guys all for coming out.
Thank you! Driver's meeting's over, it's official. Once again, my new co-driver is gonna be Tom Bailey, owner-driver of the world's quickest quarter-mile street legal car, 577.
577.
Now's when we get to decorate. The racers here are all YouTube and social influencers, and there was a little smack talk behind the scenes before the race. In fact, Drag Week racer Alex Taylor made this video when she was practicing down in Bowling Green.
I somehow knew that this was gonna come, so I actually already practiced. Just a little.
We're racing together, right?
Yeah.
You're doing the first round?
I am.
Okay, but we've declared a truce.
Yeah.
Tom's in the car. We got the whole Hans, belts, the whole program. Safety first. And the 24 hours of mullets begins. We're gonna kick it off with Tom Bailey out there for qualifying. And Tom's out. You can see us over there, 999 with the yellow window net. And they get one warm-up lap
and then 2 timed laps. And then they'll take all of those times and set a grid for the start of the actual race. So I'm running the first session, he's running the second. But strategically, that's good also because he's probably quicker than I am. All right, there goes Tom. Watch, he'll take the high line, dive in, and now he's back at wide open, letting it drift all the way up to the wall. Oh, that's another thing. Tom got to practice this yesterday just a little bit, so he's got time on this track. Okay, that's his 2 laps. I don't know if we're gonna find out how he placed until they put us on the grid, so let's go find out.
You are behind 67, 16.
16th.
All the cars are in the same pack.
Everybody's the same. And what's fast? 19
Fast
seconds?
19. It's gonna be crazy, dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm getting buckled in now for the very first round. What we're gonna do is save the nitrous on my pass. I'm not even opening the bottle, so I've got no option for nitrous. And then Tom can go out at the end and just lay into the nitrous and try and make up laps at the very last second. That's the plan. Okay, here we go. The pace lap is on. Guys are warming their tires. As soon as we hit that start-finish line on the next lap, it's on.
Let's see if they can make it 1 lap without a wreck. There we go. They're green. Go, go, go.
Let's go LeMullets racing.
And we're racing. We're on the green. Here they come. They're coming hard. That was Alex who hit me on the very first lap. All right, I already passed my first person. Picked up a couple spots already. So I got pretty sideways there for a bit. There you go, now he's got that bottom line. Lost him. All right, I passed another one. Now I got the guys from Hoonigan ahead of me. Oh. There we go, we got a little rolling. Oh, there you go. A little bump and run action going there. Got around Alex. That's all I really needed to do. Whoa, there you go, we got one coming around. Oh! First wreck. And we're on caution. And he survived the first caution, so that's all good. One of the things I was really worried about was making sure that I could pay attention to the lights and the flags, so I wasn't just driving blind. And I'm glad I caught that first yellow right away. And we're green. Whoa, we got a little sideways on that corner. Save that one. I gotta get out of this line. Someone's trying to spin me now. Oh, I'm using this guy for traction. Man, I am passing guys. I got hit, but I saved it. My corner marker light is flopping everywhere. Got around there, minimal damage. All right, that was my fault. I almost nerfed someone. The guy in front of me just used his nitrous. That's the first time I've noticed that. Scrubbed the tire bad. That was not good. I'm starting to kill tires. I now understand why people go circle track racing. This is a riot. Whoa! Oh, wow. Oh, someone's got a tire off. They're throwing sparks. And we're back on caution. Tire just went sailing off that car and it jumped the rail right there. Tire went right over.
So AJ, that time in the flag stand, he was waving the caution and the checkered flag. So this 45-minute segment has come to a close.
Freiberger finished off his part. I'll get out there, see if I can finish it all up.
Dude, that is like the greatest fun you can have on four wheels. It was amazing. I wish I knew where I landed in the run order right now, but it doesn't matter. It was just a riot. I hope I left you a little bit of car.
Now it's my job to try and work my way through the pack, and we'll hopefully not have a car at the end.
All right, that's it. It's all on Tom Bailey. That was great. I think my car had a little power on you, and you had the skill on me. Yeah.
You would just walk me on the straights.
That was Derek from Vice Grip Garage. He said his car was a turd. He was on the nitrous, and I was still outrunning him. And they're green. So Bailey, unfortunately, I left him dead last. He's already moved up 4 cars. So I wore out the right front tire pretty bad. It's feathered, but nowhere near bald. Those guys are hauling. Oh, he's on the nitrous. He actually moved way up. We ended up calling some guys and we figured out what was going on. I moved up from 16th spot and I was as far forward as 6 and dropped back to 9. He moved up 5, 6 numbers, so we're doing pretty good for a couple of hacks. Oh! I spent a lot of time on caution laps, which is what's going on right now, so that everybody goes slow and they can deal with the problem. A lot of people have been getting flat tires, and what happens is you have to go out, get your tire changed, get back in, but the clock still runs, so a flat tire hurts you really badly. Oh, we have a flat. We got a flat. Oh, our hopes and dreams dashed by a flat tire. Tom just pulled in. They've got an area up there where they'll change his tire, but we're now gonna be too far down to do anything big. However, our buddy Kevin Smith, who helped us change the intake manifold and everything, he is currently leading the race. So that's our new hero to watch. He's back. That was a fast tire change, but he's got to be 5 or 7 laps down, something like that. Cletus and Kevin are just noticeably spanking everybody.
Cletus McFarland trying to pass Kevin Smith, still your leader.
He made it work. Look at the run he's going to get off turn 2, side by side.
Man, these guys are putting on a show. Oh! Oh, he's going to get spun! No! Oh! So this was incredible. Kevin and Cletus are dicing it up so hardcore, even taking the high line, passing everybody, and then some back-running guy just spun out Cletus bad. And so he's like out. There's got to be like 2 laps left. So Kevin right here is out front. Who knows? It's anybody's race right now. Oh, it's getting ugly. It is that guy Blake got out front.
Coming into turn 2, 78 car, Blake Wilkie, get into it, they keep it together. Looks like Kevin Smith coming right back in second.
There we go, side by side.
Oh, he spun it! Kevin spun it! He's done! Unbelievable, I told you it's anybody's race. Both of our guys are out. Oh, Kevin again. Oh, it's getting ugly now. Kevin threw in the towel. He's in the infield. Who's out front?
I have no idea. Boy, here comes that 007. Blake Wilkie. One more shot. They're coming to the line. They're coming to the line.
Oh! Number 74, Brent PFI Speed, the winner of the 2.4 hours of LeMullets.
People are just goofing off now. Look, big donut fest. Man, this has devolved into nothing but a massive demo derby burnout contest. Oh, there's Tom Bailey entering the fray right now. Man, this has been fun.
That was virtually the best time I have ever had on Roadkill, man. This is an event where losing is winning. We started out in the number 16th position, and I actually worked my way all the way up to number 6. I passed 10 cars, and then we finished back in 16. But it doesn't matter. What mattered was getting out there and doing absolutely awesome things with a whole bunch of car-related friends. You know, this would have been a dream come true for Finnegan, and we're all really bummed that he couldn't race. But family comes first, and we all wish the best for the whole Finnegan family. But Mike and I still had a blast road tripping that smoking Toyota all the way here to Florida. The thing is, I had to ask, should we pay Dave Newbert rent on that truck or charge him for 20 oil changes? Either way, Finnegan will be back on the next episode where who knows what we'll get into. Maybe we'll see that little red Toyota again. Maybe it can be in a shootout with our little red love truck. I honestly hope not. But if we ever do that, you can bet you'll see it here on Roadkill.
There he is.
You want me to pull up?
Yeah, just pull up. He's getting the mail. What are the odds? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Hey!
Oh, son. Good to see you, Ted. You are the last person on the planet I expected to see today.
Surprise.
So am I in the episode of Roadkill?
Oh, you are now.